Good morning, everyone. Welcome once again to Ellington Studies. Today we're going to continue our book reading and we're still looking at the Strategy Focused Organization by Robert S. Kaplan and David P. Norton. And we are at chapter 2. And today we're going to be looking at financial perspective. Moby started its scorecard by defining its high-level financial objective to increase returns on capital employed (ROCE) from its current level of 7% below cost of capital to 12% within 3 years. The executive believed that an increase of this magnitude in a mature, slow-growth commodity industry with at least a half dozen major competitors and many smaller players was indeed stretched target. Mobil planned to improve its high-level ROC measure by using two financial themes: productivity and growth. The productivity term consisted of two components: cost reduction and asset intensity. Cost reduction would be measured by operating cash expenses versus the industry using cents per gallon to normalize for volume, with the goal of being industry cost leaders. Asset productivity would enable Mobil to handle greater volumes from its growth strategy within expanding its asset base. For this objective, it selected a measure of cash flow net of capital spending to indicate the benefit from generating more cash, e.g., throughput, from existing assets plus any benefit from inventory reductions. Mobil financial growth term also consisted of two components. The first, volume growth, was for sales from its basic gasoline products and home heating oil jet fuel to grow than faster average. In addition to pure volume growth, Mobil wanted a higher proportion of its sales in its premium product grades. So it set two measures for this growth: volume growth rate versus industry growth rate and percentage of volume in premium grades. The second growth component represented the opportunity to sell products other than gasoline to retail consumers. An important component of Mobil's growth terms was a customer-driven strategy built around sales of convenience. New revenue could also come from sales of automobile service and products such as car washes, lubricants, oil changes, minor repairs, and common replacement parts. Mobil set a financial growth objective to develop new sources of revenue, and it measured this objective by non-gasoline revenue and margins. Thus, the financial perspective incorporated objectives and measures for both productivity and growth strategy as seen in figure 2.1. Now this is the diagram. As you can see how it went from this to this and how they broke down the financial perspective into revenue and growth, and how it came down, how it fell down to the least cash flow, how it came back to cash flow. So they broke it down in this diagram. So we're going to stop here today. This little passage is showing how, because we're talking about Mobil in chapter 2, we're talking about how they went up their business, how they didn't only choose to sell gasoline products, they went into other products. As you can see in this portion, they were selling other things. They were even giving out services of car repairs and some other minor car change. So this little passage is just talking about how the financial aspect of Mobil, how they made their growth, how they went from 7% to 12%, and how everything just came down, how they met their targets. So we're going to continue on this same time tomorrow on energy studies. So see you all. Have a nice day. Thank you.